Welcome to step 1 of your Global Sustainability Science Fair journey, identifying a problem. This is where every project begins, with a question. Not just any question though, a question that matters to you, a problem in the world that grabs your attention and makes you think, something should be done about this, and now you get to be that someone. Why this step matters? So why do we start here? All great projects start with solving a problem that matters to you on a personal level. This is your chance to connect science and engineering to the world around you. So choose a problem that feels real, urgent, and meaningful. However, we need to think critically about the problem you select. The problem you end up choosing sets the tone for your entire project. If it's too broad, your solution might feel scattered. If it's too narrow or not well researched, it may not have much impact. But if you pick something specific, something rooted in real-world sustainability challenges, and something you're genuinely interested in, then you're already off to a strong start. What makes a strong problem? Here's what we mean by a strong problem. First, it should be clear. You should be able to explain it in a sentence or two. Second, it should be real, backed by data, reports, or real-world observations. Third, it should be rooted in sustainability. That could mean the environment, energy, climate, pollution, and more. And finally, it should be relevant, whether that's to your community, your country, or even globally. A strong problem doesn't have to be massive. Sometimes the most powerful projects come from solving small but important problems in a smart way. Possible topics to explore. There are countless sustainability problems to explore. From solving climate change to tackling air pollution, there are so many issues that if you put your heart and mind to it, you can help solve. Where to find inspiration? If you're not sure where to begin, start by looking around. Think about your daily life. Are there places where you see waste or pollution? Is there something you use that seems harmful to the environment? Ask questions. Why is this happening? Who does it affect? Can something be done differently? Talk to people, teachers, neighbors, friends. See what concerns they notice. And definitely check the news or social media. What issues are getting attention? Which ones aren't but should be? And here's a tip. Pay attention to your own feelings. If something frustrates you or excites you, follow that. Those emotions often lead to the best ideas. Performing your research. Okay, now that you've done some exploring, pick 3 problems that stand out to you. These are your draft ideas. You'll narrow them down later. Now it's time to do some digging. Head to credible sources like Google Scholar or JSTOR for academic articles, EPA or NASA for environmental data, WWF, UN, or local governmental sites for reports. As you research each issue, take note. What causes it? Who or what does it affect? How serious is it? Are people already working on solutions? This step is all about learning. You're not solving the problem yet. You're making sure it's real and that you understand it enough to take action later. Problem scope and significance. Determine whether the problem impacts only your local area or whether it extends to a broader national scale. Think about the urgency and significance of solving the problem at hand. Making your decision for your problem. Once you've explored your 3 options, it's time to choose the one you'll focus on. Ask yourself, which one am I most curious about? Which one feels the most important to solve? And this one's key. Can I actually do something about this in the time that I have? If the problem feels too big, that's okay. Think smaller. For example, if you're worried about plastic pollution, you might zoom in on a way to reduce plastic use in school lunches or find an alternative to single-use items. Then, write down your final problem in a short paragraph about why you chose it. This becomes the foundation for your project proposal. Recap what you need to do. Here's a quick checklist for what you need to do for this first step. First, explore 3 real sustainability problems. Second, research each one using reliable sources. Third, compare their impact, scope, and urgency. Fourth, pick the one that feels meaningful and doable. And finally, write a short explanation of why it matters to you. Approximate timeline for completing this step should be from July 7th to July 8th to give yourself enough time to finish the rest of the GSSF project as a whole on time. That's all for step 1. If you need help at any point, reach out to your mentor or email us at research@fern-us.org. We can't wait to see what problems you uncover and how you'll help solve them. This is just the beginning. See you in step 2.